Hey fans, Billy Brunstrom coming at you with the July 9th edition of the Futures League Rundown. 5 games were played today, so let's see what happened. The first 2 games of the night were a part of a doubleheader that was split between the Mavs and the Silver Knights. First game was highlighted by Ryan Sullivan going 2 for 3 with a 2-run homer and knocking in 4 of the 5 runs. Winning pitcher James Muse only surrendered 1 unearned run through 4 innings to give the Silver Knights the win. In Game 2 we saw extras. All tied up at 6 in the top of the 8th, the Mavericks managed to have a 2-out rally, scoring 4 runs, highlighted by Chris Canio's 2-run triple. Mavericks win 10-6. The third game was between the Dogs and the Rocks. Joe Silva got the Rocks on the board early in the first inning with an RBI single. The Rocks added 2 more in the 5th and 1 more in the 8th. Mike McCaffrey, the winning pitcher, prevented the Dogs from pushing across any runs on him over the course of 3 innings while striking out 5. Rocks win 4-2. The fourth game saw the Blues versus the Sharks in a battle to the end. All knotted up at 5 till the bottom of the 8th when 2 runs came across in unconventional style. Passed balls. Zach Shannon came in inheriting the runners from Ferraro but couldn't help him out. Those 2 passed balls allowing the 2 runs proved to be the difference for the Blues, winning 7-5. The final game of the night was a thriller that brought us to a blast motion home run derby between the Suns and the Bravehearts. Prior to the derby round, both Friday of the Bravehearts and Donati of the Suns knocked in 2 runs each for their respective teams, and their pitching kept them in it. Brian Auerbach especially stood out, going 5 1/3 while striking out an incredible 12 guys. Fast forward to the blast motion home run derby where we saw Joe Keiko hit 3 homers, putting all the pressure in the world on Andre Marrero. But he made everyone not forget about Dre as he went deep 4 times, propelling the Suns to victory 3-2. That brings us to our on-deck sports player and pitcher of the night. The on-deck sports player of the night goes to the Silver Knights, Ryan Sullivan, who went 2 for 3 with a 2-run blast and 4 ribbies to help the Knights get the victory. The on-deck sports pitcher of the night goes to Brian Auerbach of the Bravehearts, who went 5 1/3 while sitting down 12 guys by the weight of the K. See ya! That does it for the July 9th edition of the Futures League Rundown. I'm your host, Billy Brunstrom. Peace!